This is Cooper Crisp.
And this is Cat the Great 95.
And we are going to be doing post-commentary on this SLHRB cheat PB any percent that I got about a week ago. And so we have the video loaded up, and I'm just going to hit play, and
It's
we're
Super Lesbian Horse RPG.
Got it. I think they can read, but thank you. All right.
Oh, you initialized it.
Well, we'll play it, and we'll start going. Okay. Any thoughts on or questions that you might have had? Because this is just the boring intro. Like, nobody cares about this part.
Oh, yeah. Well, I kind of forgot about... Well, I didn't forget about this game. I do forget how the game goes, because I haven't played it in a long time.
Oh, okay. Well, first you gotta fight this guy. He's mandatory. This is just your tutorial on how to fight. Fluttershy hits him 3 times. If she gets a crit there, it kills him immediately, but that's kind of rare.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
And, not really worth going for. You can see that I have a real timer going on the left, and the in-game timer is on the right. And that was an edit that somebody else did to show the in-game timer during the run, which is cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
We get Rainbow Dash.
Yeah. Yeah, this is all standard stuff right now.
Yep.
Those 2 ethers are really nice, because Twilight needs to use a lot of magic, and then Rainbow Dash also has magic that she can use, so grabbing those real quick, it's only a couple of seconds, but it's going to be useful for later fights. So.
Oh, I forget you go down in the basement right away.
Yeah, this is the very first dunjon in the game.
It's the third wheel.
Pretty much just 3 dungeons in the whole game. This one, the labyrinth, level in the desert, and then the last one is the mountain.
Statistic moves.
Rainbow Mist, I forgot that happened. So when Rainbow misses, you actually have to reconsider what you're doing.
Oh, yeah.
So Rainbow hits there, and then I use Scorch to make up for the miss. It's slower, but it still kills in 2 turns.
Right, yeah.
Unfortunately, if Rainbow had hit there, that would have been a lot better, but whatever. I was willing to keep going because...
Oh, you can't just wait for that creature.
No. And then Rainbow crit there, which is nice, because that means only one of them attacks and not 2, so it's a little bit faster. And then Twilight saves magic. So her magic level is normal now, because I had to use an extra one earlier, and then I skipped one on that one. This is the reason I don't grind this shit out anymore.
Yeah.
Getting the 3 enemies out of the way is just a crapshoot, and it's really frustrating.
Yeah, I understand.
That was good. Those first 2 were really good. Yep. That's about as good as you want. If you're under 245 entering the next fight, that's really nice.
Good.
Now for the super enemy on top.
Super testing.
Twilight and Fluttershy can kill it, but if you get a bad roll, he stays alive. Luckily, that didn't happen this time, so it's a 2-turn fight.
Yeah.
Unless somebody misses, but that's not
What is the Scorch attack, Twilight?
Twilight.
Oh, okay.
Twilight's your Glass Cannon Mage, who does the most damage of any of the characters for most of the game. And if a character dies during a fight, they don't get EXP.
Yeah.
And that's a problem that's so bad that you basically have to reset, because you're kind of underleveled the entire game anyway, because you're not grinding. And now I do this fight without healing anybody, because if I die, I just reset, so it's not a big deal.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
The music's making a weird noise because it's so lower. I think there might have been some crits there, because that wasn't supposed to be that quick.
Did you see Rainbow Dash? It's rather cool.
Yeah. So I don't know if you can see the splits, but I'm 16 ahead, and that was the best segment. And it was 4.
I see it.
That was a really, really solid start, and I think I got some crits on the boss fight that actually made it way faster.
Yeah.
Either Rainbow or Twi crit, and I wasn't really looking. We're just doing a lot of text mashing right now, which is annoying.
Yeah, you gotta gallop.
Yeah, you can see the input display.
Oh yeah, the B and C.
Yeah. Since controls are customizable in this game, instead of showing the actual keyboard inputs, I showed what the game actually sees. So it's A, B, C, and not ZX or whatever.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
A is shift, C is actually Z, and then B is X.
Yeah. Do you dash in this game?
Holding shift while you're running does make you go faster.
Oh, nice.
And you basically have to do that the whole time. Also, holding shift makes battles faster. That was a big mistake. Forgot that was in this run.
Oh, you
Ended
ran
up running-
into that? Oh.
It's not a huge deal. It's just annoying.
Oh,
First menu,
man.
Ether Twilight, heal Twilight. Because remember, she stays up all night, so she doesn't get healed. And then Iron Horseshoes and Rainbow and Fluttershy.
She stays up all night creating the basement, which makes her...
No, she stays up all night researching the enemy. Oh, and this is the debug. This is the debug thing that got left in. You skip the fight.
How did you do that?
There's a debugging thing that the developer left in the game accidentally. If you press C or the C button when you're on that tile, it skips the entire fight.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't think there's anything else like that in the rest of the game. I looked into it and there was nothing. That was the only one that got left in by mistake. Anyway, more button mashing.
Yeah. Where are you now?
Well, you're back in the... This is what the dungeon turns into. It's now more normal.
Oh, I see.
You do have to come back here for a massive diamond at some point. But you have to have an Applejack to do that.
Because she can do the rope.
Yeah,
walk
you need the rope thing,
Yeah.
and you come back down here and you get the diamond. But since it's 20%, we don't need to do that. It also takes way too long, which is why we don't do it. You have to go out of your way.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, this was a below... This split was not that good. First of all, running into the enemy was a big deal.
Oh, the bad cupcake.
I'm pretty sure the fight itself doesn't go
Oh,
great
Spike's in the game.
Yeah, barely. Oh, I forgot I made that mistake too.
Wait, what?
I accidentally left the room.
You left the... Oh.
Yeah, this split was below average. This actually might have been the worst split in the whole run. Because I made some movement mistakes that slowed things down.
Oops.
Yeah, whatever.
It's rarity.
Because this was made in RPG Maker, and I think you can only really have a party of 4. So 2 of the main characters had to be left out.
Yeah, that's too bad. I would have liked all 6 of them.
There might be another game that does that, but it's not this one. Alright, so...
Oh, there's the bad cupcake.
Yep. He blinds Twilight. I don't think that matters too much, because I think it only affects physical attacks, and Twilight's not using physical attacks, so it's fine.
Oh.
It does slow them. It slows the fight down, though, unfortunately, because it takes too long to come out.
I want to try to do this.
Rainbow got a crit at the worst time because
Oh,
it actually made things
It
slower.
was almost dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I only lost 2 seconds on that? Well, I lost 7 at best, and that's a better indication of how much time I lost there.
Think I
Goodbye
can
to
do this
Cinnamon
round?
Jars.
Think I can do this one?
If you're not going for an optimal time, you'll be fine.
No, I won't go that. Well, maybe just not last.
Finally, Shining Armor can get stuck here if some of the other ponies move in his way. Let's see if that happened.
This is a soft block.
No, because they eventually move out of the way, but it does lose time if he gets stuck.
Ah, I see.
It's really dumb. Because the character's literally moving on the wall and then coming down. I've had a guy step in the way of the door a couple times.
Oh.
And you gotta wait for him to move. You just have to wait. There's nothing else you can do. It's really dumb.
Why are you going slowly now?
This is a different type of map, and you can't actually move quickly on that part of the map.
Oh.
It's just a part of the mechanics of the game. this is one of the worst things you have to deal with in this game is avoiding encounters. It's not as bad as a lot of RPGs where you just have no control at all, but once you get caught by an enemy, you're pretty much always going to get an encounter. It's so hard to like actually get out of the way.
Yeah, so this is back in the slower area.
Yeah, that's like your overworld map, and this is like your actual level.
Oh, there's the desert. Why is Twilight of a heart over?
I don't know. Okay, see, I already got caught. Like, that's how dumb this part is. Let's see if... Okay, he didn't catch me for some reason. That's alright.
Yeah.
They have like a... I looked into it. They have a certain like... If you're within like 3 steps from an enemy and they're turning in the right direction, they will see you and they'll come after you.
They go really fast, right?
Yeah, and then, yeah, they speed up to a ridiculous amount. It's like really bad.
Oh!
Yeah, that was my fault.
Caught again.
I don't think I've ever had a run where I actually had no encounters. Like, that's pretty much not possible. Unless you're really paying attention to what you're doing. So that opens the puzzle in the other room. See? Look at how fast he's running.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Luckily, that was a big enough area where I could avoid him pretty easily. Have you figured out how to solve the puzzle? It's very easy.
Oh, you just match the blocks up
Yeah.
by color.
This is literally like the easiest puzzle in the history of block puzzles. Whatever. So now that you've done this, those gray things go away. And that actually opens you up to go back down here and get an accessory that is so important that it is well worth the detour.
Oh.
I didn't want to get caught by
Yeah. Oh, I see.
Yeah, see, it opens up this little corner here, and then you get the asteroid belt.
Oh, the asteroid belt. Oh,
And of course, since that guy saw me, there was literally no way to avoid that. It's too narrow an area to like actually run away. I'm thinking, and then I got a good RNG there. Like the guy didn't even see me.
Yeah.
Yeah, this can be sub 12, the split, but you know what? It was still a gold.
Wow.
Which just kind of goes to show you.
Ahead.
I'm 30 seconds ahead here, so if you... So my PB time is 35:40.
Here's Applejack.
So my goal was 34.
Your goal is a 34.
Yeah, I wanted to get a 34 RTA.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this guy's pretty much impossible to avoid. But if you're good, you only get encountered once. And that worked out really well. So
No, yeah, just...
those say 1 bits. It's a coding error. They're actually 1,000 bits.
1,000 bits.
Yeah, and I'm going to use that money to buy equipment later on that makes me more powerful for the final fights. Because again, I'm going to be really underleveled. I'm going to need that help.
Oh, how do you get Applejack?
That's a story-related issue.
Oh,
he got in the way.
Oh.
See, if he's in that corner, you actually have to wait for him to move.
Oh, it stinks.
It's a little unlucky. This guy was too close, but whatever.
Ah, what a tall guy. Oh, 1,000 bits. Okay.
And then I pressed the X button for some reason. Like, I really just input incorrectly.
Why'd you... What does the X button do?
It's pausing it. Oh, and I didn't even open the chest. Alright, now I gotta do... So Twilight gets the asteroid belt. Yeah, that's because you're supposed to be grinding at this point.
Yeah.
So the game thinks you're around level 8 here. But because I haven't been fighting anything, I'm like level 3 still with the other 3.
You're level 30.
It's crazy. Anyway. Yeah, I think I'm about to level up again, and you'll see what level I'm at after this fight. There's a mandatory fight in here because you actually can't get around. Oh, that guy caught me?
That was not it.
No. That's really unlucky because he usually doesn't get in the way.
The maze.
The maze is cool. It's my favorite.
Is this it?
This is the mandatory fight. Otherwise, you'd be seeing me run away. Rainbow crit. So, that ended more quickly than...
She seems to crit a lot.
Crit's just random. Yeah, so Fluttershy, Rainbow Dash, and Twilight are all at level 4.
Level 4?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't...
By comparison, yeah, Applejack's at level 8, but let's because you're supposed to be way higher level.
Right. Oh, who's that?
That was Applejack on the bottom.
Oh, without her hat?
Remember, it's a coloring book page. Like, that's what it's based on. So next is singularities.
Oh, we're getting to singularities already?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And remember, this is the fight that can just kill you and there's nothing you can do about it. So, you might expect that I would heal before the fight. But you don't have to, really.
Really?
No, because other than that awful move, they can't really do much to hurt you. So it's actually just faster to not heal. And just hope you get lucky with the rolls, basically. And obviously, because this is a PB, that wasn't a problem.
Yeah.
And remember, if you get a game over, because everybody's dead, your run's over. Because
Sorry.
It sends you back to the title screen. If you haven't been saving, which you really shouldn't be saving, then your run's just dead.
Oh, I see. The tape boss is the big boss, right?
He's one of them. But you'll see what happens. So yeah, in terms of safety saving, you would think this would be a good one, because this can kill your run. But because of this cutscene, it's pointless. If you die, you should just reset.
Oh, man.
And you have to use,
Look at that. Quick mashing.
So if she does some stupid evasion move, like, that doesn't do anything.
Look at how messed up they look.
That's the point. And they used another status move there. And I have Fluttershy guarding on this turn because she's actually the slowest character.
Oh, I see.
I made that mistake before, and I ended up dying. So yeah, Fluttershy guards, you have 3 attack and kill him with Cinnamon Dwarves, and that's it. That's the fight.
Nice. And then you're like all happy, right?
Right. Because as long as I'm reasonably careful, the run can't die now.
Yeah.
That was the last real scary part. The rest of the fights are definitely manageable.
Oh yeah, now Applejack's up front. Yeah, why that?
Because Rainbow Fluttershy, you're fighting, and Applejack's like, you know what, you people are being dumb, I'm gonna take over for a bit, and now Applejack's in front.
That's funny.
Yeah. It's a plot related issue. Also, there's a move, I don't use it in the run, where Rainbow can kiss Fluttershy, or the other way around to boost their stats. At this part of the game, you actually can't do it because they're so mad at each other.
Oh, you can't do it. Oh,
Right.
What are they fighting about?
If I remember correctly, Rainbow's like, Fluttershy can't handle this, it's too difficult for her, because it's dangerous or whatever. And Fluttershy's like, hello, I can take care of myself, thank you very much. So, yeah, they're fighting about that. Basically that.
Oh, don't you just hate it when the meek have to be protected?
Did you even listen to my explanation about why they're fighting? That's okay.
That's what... Did you hear what I said?
Yeah. I keep running into the other... What'd you say? Sorry.
No, I said, doesn't that suck when the meek have to be protected?
Oh! Good question, yeah. So I had 3 diamonds, which means one of the characters would get an item. And Twilight's is the most useful because it boosts your magic stat.
The level 6.
Yeah, the Singularities really,
boost you up.
Well, it's because I haven't been grinding. Otherwise, the experience level would be a lot more. Anyway.
Can you still do the rope walk even if Applejack's not up front?
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway. Yeah, Applejack just has to be in your party.
Yeah.
She doesn't have to be up front.
Ah!
This was really bad for encounters, I must say. The split wasn't that good. A lot of encounters I shouldn't have been getting, but whatever. Movement is so bad in this game, like, I have to accept that that's going to happen. But that was an unusually high number of encounters in this area.
This is cutie. Way to twist the goo.
Now remember, I could have gone back to the shop and restocked. Unfortunately, Applejack missed, but it's not a big deal. But because I have the saddle on Twilight and because I have such good moves, I can kill it reasonably without it being too much of an issue. Rainbow dodged that, by the way, which was really good.
Nice.
Because that would have done a lot of damage.
Yeah.
And now the fight should be over, but because Applejack missed, it's not. But then Twilight dodged like a pro, like a total pro, so it didn't matter. Yeah. Anyway, pretty good fight. Nobody got killed. I'm now over a minute ahead, and I'm thinking to myself, well, 34 is looking pretty likely now.
A minute.
And so I'm getting nervous, right? Because, yikes. I don't
Alright,
want to
back to
die for something
Rarity.
stupid.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to talk to Rarity again.
Yeah, you kept saying, I can't forget to talk to Rarity.
Yeah, I've done it before. Back when I didn't really know the route as well. And it's route over. I mean, it's run over because you have to really go out of your way to get back there.
Yeah.
So here I'm grabbing things that'll help me with strength and defense. Emerald Pendants for magic, so that's Twilight's. The Missile Horseshoes are for attacking.
Oh wow, the Cutie Mark Crusaders have a show.
Okay. And then I was reading my notes because it had been a while. But anyway, that was pretty good. And I'm going to grab apple pies from Pinky's place because they're good for healing.
Apple pie.
And I'm going to heal with her too.
Alright, you can sleep at her place too.
Yeah. That's just to get everybody back to full magic, mostly. Otherwise, I could have just used Fluttershy's healing spell.
Yeah.
Anyway. Having full magic is really important because you're going to need it for the final fights.
Yeah.
So I'll go back into the tent.
Bed, breakfast, and desserts. I remember that.
Yeah. And if you didn't talk to Rarity, this is where you would be stopped. Applejack will be like, I didn't talk to Rarity, and then you can't get in. It's really dumb.
And it'd be like, oh.
So this is the final dungeon.
It's called Mount Gay.
Yeah, it's the final dungeon. I'm hoping not to get too many encounters here. It's usually not too bad, but there are parts that get really rough. This guy is out in the way, so I have to wait for him.
Yeah, that stinks.
I need to get a key. There's a key here.
Oh, get out of my way.
Fortunately, I didn't have an issue with him. I waited for him to turn so he wouldn't, see me. Luckily, when you're in a dungeon, the enemies don't move as quickly. So it's easier to dodge them. Oh, now I'm equipping everybody's stuff.
Equip.
That was really rough, but whatever.
Bad menu.
By the way, every character has hat, clothes, or whatever. Applejack cannot equip a hat because she has a hat on already. Which I found out during one of my runs, and I was like, oh, I guess that makes sense, but it was weird.
Oh, she killed everyone. Oh.
No, Javis transported everybody.
Oh.
I'm actually not clear which gender Javis is. I assume male, but I might be wrong.
Oh wait, Rainbow is alone now. Oh.
You have to find everybody else, yeah. And I completely... Oh, this is the one where I completely forgot where I was going because I was nervous.
Oh.
That cost a good 10 seconds.
Oh my god.
I completely got sidetracked. I was really scared because I knew my run was good. And fortunately, I remembered what I was supposed to be doing. So it wasn't too bad, but I got a stupid encounter because of it. Whatever.
You did.
Forgot how many mistakes I made in this run, but you know what? It's fine. It wasn't that bad.
You ran into that wall.
I forgot that happened during that run. I completely forgot that was the thing that happened.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I gotta really pay attention here. Also, that's the first time I ever screwed that up.
Run into the wall.
Applejack, why did you move?
Applejack moved.
And then I pressed X too quickly afterwards. I really wish pausing and skipping text wasn't the same button. That's really annoying.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
By the way, if you're not careful an enemy can climb the rope after you,
Oh. Mhm.
which is, you know, ridiculous.
Yeah, you think that'd be a way out.
Anyway. She moved towards me, which was nice, because that actually is
Thank
optimal.
you.
And then you have to get the regular big key. If you miss that big key, by the way, and you don't realize it in time, yeah, your run's basically
Run
dead.
over.
You would lose a lot of time. As you can see, I'm already losing time to my goal because that was awful. That's fine. So, this was actually probably the worst split of the run. The cupcake one wasn't that bad.
Oh,
This.
okay.
Yeah, this is
Alright.
actually awful. Lost 17 seconds to movement problems, but whatever. I'm still almost a minute ahead, so I'm like, alright, you know what, this is fine. As long as final fights go well enough, I'll probably still get my goal time. And I already did all the... You know, another reason that was slow is I did the menuing during that split, and in my PB I didn't.
Oh.
So that's another reason why I lost time there.
Oh,
So I should be gaining a lot of that back here. But yeah, the movement was just really unacceptable.
Oh,
places.
the quiz show. Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I forget that their avatars will move around while you're doing this. I've never really watched the actual cutscenes because I'm just focused on mashing text and thinking about the fight. Alright. Now, because of the route, you don't have a ton of healing items, and you be careful. Also, this is the slowest move you can do.
Ah, you jerk.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Luckily, Twilight has good defensive items on, so she can tank hits pretty easily. Like, that really didn't even do that much damage. He guards here, which is okay. He takes less damage, but he also can't attack. Now this move is a lot faster and nearly kills Rainbow. I'm like, okay, it's time for Pie. Remember, I only have 4 of them.
Oh.
So I have to be kind of judicious about when I use them. Especially since there's another boss fight right after this. And you don't even have time to like heal or whatever.
True.
Do I use another Pie here? Yes, I do. Because Rainbow's looking a little sus. So now I have 2 Pies left.
Oh, do you have to use it on all?
It's like a Mega Elixir in Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, you have to use it on all of them. He used a big fire move on Rainbow, but she has a fire, like, thing on.
Nice.
And I used Twilight's healing on that turn because I didn't want to use another Pie there. And it turned out to be the right call because she no one dies there. Okay, fight's over. That was a really good fight. Well handled. I'm over a minute ahead. I'm like, okay. 34 is still looking really good. Yeah, this is the next fight. Luckily, this one's a lot easier to strategize. She does only 1 move.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And as long as you're paying attention, you only have to heal every 2 times she does it. Now, obviously here I have to heal first, because Rainbow's looking so bad right now.
Rainbow Dash. Oh, good.
She has the least amount of health. And it's important to keep her alive, because she's strong. Oh, Applejack critting there was really good.
Oh, attacks with reality.
Yeah,
okay.
So as long as you're at full health, you can tank 2 of those before you have to heal. I heal Rainbow's MP so she can keep dive bombs, which
Yeah.
I think do more damage. So that's 1. Oh, I'm sorry, no. Rainbow...
That was the second one.
That was the second one, so I have to heal again. And I only have 1 apple pie left, so I'm like, uh-oh. She guards here, which is good because that means she won't attack. Her attack's kind of slow, so it's good that she guards. Applejack is just getting crits for days, by the way. I think that's the second crit this fight.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get really nervous because I'm like, I'm out of healing items. Am I going to be able to beat her in time? Scared.
I bet.
She guards again, which is good because that's a free turn. And I'm just like... At this point, I'm feeling pretty good because... Oh, I forgot Rainbow crit there. So now I can't heal because I'm out of apple pie. So I'm like, this better end next turn or I'm screwed. But look at her health. So... Boom.
Nice.
Ended
We
up
have
saving
one
7
more fight to
seconds.
go.
Yep.
Oh.
But now I'm looking at my time and I'm like, 34 is definitely reachable. But what if? Because look, I have 35-40, right?
Yeah.
So if I save enough time in the next 2 splits, I could get a 33. And I have to equip stuff on Fluttershy because Twilight's not in the next fight.
Right, it's the Fluttershy.
So Fluttershy gets the Asteroid Belt, and Fluttershy gets the Emerald Pendant that Twilight had on as well.
Yeah.
So, her stats actually make her do more damage than Rainbow in this fight.
Oh, Fluttershy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's got better magic stats, and then the move that hurts the final boss is a magic move. So Rainbow, not so good, but Fluttershy good. Which is why she gets the items.
Good.
Now, it is possible for the game to crash.
Oh.
And I think it happens when you're a little too eager to press the buttons when the boss fight's loading. This is just a long cutscene where you do the power-up, like, Sailor Moon stuff. Anyway. Literally, I'm pretty sure this is inspired by Sailor Moon, but what do I know? I've never seen the show. It's just so weird. She's wearing blue stuff, Rainbow's wearing pink stuff, so it's thematically, like, relevant. I'm like, thank God the boss loaded, let's go. Alright, love cannons. Love cannons are the clear answer here because they don't cost any magic and it's her weakness, so this is just easy.
Do you have PP in this game?
Yeah, magic's down here.
No, PP.
I don't know what that means.
Like in Pokemon.
No, magic is what you have. Pokemon doesn't do a magic stat, that's what PP is for. You can only use a move a certain number of times.
Oh,
So, at some point it's actually faster to let Rainbow Dash die. Because her attack will be faster. But I don't want to do that so easily. So I'm waiting until she gets to about halfway. Half health left, which is kind of where she is now. And if Rainbow takes one more hit here, I'm going to use her to heal Fluttershy with the Mega Potion. She'll die, but Fluttershy will be back to full health.
Oh, I see.
Well, close to full health. So now Rainbow's dead, but that actually makes things go faster, so it's fine. And since it's the last fight, she doesn't need experience.
Right.
So now it's just Fluttershy doing love cannons, hopefully not running out of magic. Or health, I should say. She can only take one more hit here. Arena guarding is good. And now I think I just kill her. Yep.
Oh.
Perfect. Boss fight's over. I am now a minute 42 ahead.
Ooh.
And if you can do math, that would be a 33 if I get this split right. But this is an easy split. You just have to button mash and then go home.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, the run's over. Is it possible to get a 33, or am I stuck with a low 34? So I'm like, I better be mashing this text really carefully here. And not make any movement mistakes. So once you confirm entering her house, that's when timing ends for this run. Because it's the last like meaningful input that you do. I think I would have wanted a different timing method where it's last input, but I'm not going to complain. I didn't make up the original rules. So I'm coming in and I'm like, okay, boom, boom, split. 33-57.
33-57?
And I'm like, you know what? Run wasn't perfect, but those final fights were actually really good. I got very lucky.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm like, I'm good. This is a good time. And the in-game time is like 33-13 or something like that. Yeah, you have to check that after the fact. Anyway, this is that's the end of the run.
That's wonderful.
So
good job.
This is gonna keep going until the credits, but did you have any comments.
I think you did well, except for the getting caught.
Yeah,
Crap.
it's okay.
It's movement
It's
mistakes. But
movement mistakes are like really
I think
easy
your
to make.
fights are pretty much.
They went as well as they probably could have, given
Yeah,
the circumstances. Especially the final fights; those actually ended up doing really well.
Yeah.
These credits are kind of silly.
Hmm.
That's the name.
You said
by the way. Go ahead.
that any percent is dead.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get a 32. Like that would take a lot of effort. Look at my
Yeah.
sum of best. It's a 33-30. So I would have to save 30
30.
seconds on my sum of best for it to even be remotely possible.
Wow.
Since my goal was a 34 and I got a 33, I'm good.
Yeah. Sub 34.
Yeah. This is an actual like song, by the way.
Oh, you said you need to.
No, I actually didn't. I decided not to mute it on the upload that didn't have the commentary on it. And YouTube did flag it, but they had no problem with it. It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't even.
Well,
an
you can't
issue.
make money off
Like I was gonna make money off this anyway. But yeah. See, I was never behind the entire run. It was just really solid. Lots of gold splits. It could probably be a little better, but you know what? I'm
What's
content.
the song called?
called Prom Night.
Oh, right.
And these are the music credits, by the way, so you'll see it.
Flashlight plan to get super ripped.
Yeah, a lot of the music for this game has like really funny titles.
I want to try this.
I know. Just don't expect a perfect run or anything like even good because it's hard. It's hard to get a good run,
Yeah.
especially if you're dealing with the beginning part.
Yeah.
It's the beginning part is a lot of resetting. The only boss fight you should really be worried about is singularities. As long as you're careful on the other ones, they're consistent. But singularities can just kill you.
Right. There'll be a no reset until singularity.
Basically. Or no resetting beyond singularities, actually. Yeah,
Beyond singularity.
yeah, there you go. Prom Night.
Oh, I see it. I see it.
And they had some beta testers for this game, too.
Tell the audience. Tell the audience about the next game.
What do you mean?
She's gonna have her
Oh, right.
original-
The one. Yeah, that one's already been released. It's Super Lesbian Animal RPG, which is basically a much more polished version of this with the original characters replacing the ponies.
Have you played that one yet?
I've been playing it a little bit. I have to
Yeah.
get back to it at some point. It's cute and it's good dialogue and it's really characters are cool.
Is the story different?
Nah, it's kind of the same story, it's just fleshed out more.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, that's it. Get this up to YouTube at some point, then submit to speedrun.com. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Can't wait for the video to run out, and then we're good.